Before we begin, we got some debunking to do. Like I said, if we're wrong about something and everything is still alleged, we're going to correct ourselves. So y'all make sure y'all share this so this can get out there, because we do not want any false information. Check this out, y'all.
Look, I made a video clearing the air after I made this video. One, they can make things right, or two, which gave no context, gave no description that it would have anything to do with anybody who died. Yet people ran with it and assumed that I had something to do with the death of Nolan Wells.
Like I said, we're going to get the information, get it out there to y'all, and if it's not the right information, we're going to put that on Front Street as well. This is the next one. We just reacted to this yesterday. It looks like Wyatt had posted this some other time. Check this out, y'all.
Debunking the recent photos of Nolan Wells. This photo was taken back on March 23rd by Wyatt Pyron. It was in speculation of this picture. People were under assumption that this was the night that Nolan Wells disappeared. Also debunking the fight, Rosemary Beach posted this.
Now, I knew this wasn't right. This looked too much like AI. Do not go running off with this one, and do not go running off with the one that said, yeah, he got to come out to make things right. Don't run off with that, y'all. Benjamin Crump posted a photo on Instagram last night, which appears to be Nolan Wells on there. What we're going to do is we're going to analyze it, and we're also going to go over some TikToks videos, and people are saying we gotta listen to the background of the dispatch call that was made on the boat. Check this out, y'all.
Nolan and Katie are on the boat. Katie is sitting right on Nolan's lap. There's 7 people on this boat. Ben Crump just released his photo an hour ago. When Warren called for a tow, he said there were 7 living souls on the boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nolan having Katie on his lap in the middle of the picture circled. Y'all, this is why there's no witnesses, because these are the only people that actually know what happened. Doesn't matter how many people were on the island. None of them saw what happened to Nolan except these people. That's why the story is so airtight. And this is another reason why there's so much focus on the boat and why they won't let the K9 sniff it. And they're trying to stall and wait at least 30 days because head of the Cajun Navy said that the trail goes cold if the dog cannot smell it after 30 days, the blood and stuff. Also, the boat was taken to Warren's grandparents' house before they took it back inland. There's Katie on the boat. Katie is sitting on Nolan's lap. Notice how none of the other boys have girls. Jealousy? I think so. Katie is the only girl on the boat, and she's white, and she's sitting on the black boy's lap. Come on. You can't tell me they don't feel some kind of way about that, especially how they're all hugging Nolan like Nolan is their man or something. Like, get a life. This is what Katie was on the boat, y'all. Bombshell tonight in my Nancy Grace voice. Nancy, get him.
I've been saying that. You mean to tell me Nolan know how to dance, play football? He's a gold complexion, which most of them are trying to achieve this complexion. He got that tan look, and he got the girl sitting on his lap. Now, who to say that his friends or anybody else were trying to get at this young lady? They probably been trying to get at her. Like, damn, Nolan got her? But Nolan's so nice though, man. Just like he was saying in that Tatum interview. Nolan wasn't aggressive. He wasn't mean. He was all nice and passive. I'm me. I got the boat. I got money. Bruh. I could almost see it, y'all.
Need for y'all to turn y'all volume all the way up. This is when they called and said that they was having trouble with that boat. You're gonna hear them say Nolan. Wake the fuck up. This is why they was acting all weird. Listen.
To connect you.
Yeah, it said Nolan, wake up. I heard it.
CETO assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
But the audio that I had, I got it from TMZ. They don't play this part, y'all. Just as I suspected. They cut off the beginning of it, but they're still saying it when you listen in the background. But check this out. I want y'all to listen. Check this out.
We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the word coming up, sir? How far is the word coming up, sir? How far is the word coming up, sir? The word coming up, sir. How far is the word coming up, sir?
But in this one right here, we have the beginning of the dispatch call, which TMZ had cut off. And you could... And he said, I need y'all to come. And she said, do you need me to send a Coast Guard? He said, nah. That don't make no sense. He said, we need y'all.
It's working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
Speechless.
Come on, Auntie.
I knew they did something to Nolan. I just didn't know what they did to Nolan. But they fucked up the judge, take her ass down too, because she was covering every adult that helped cover up this. Lock their asses up. That gonna be the whole half of motherfucking damn Mississippi. Lock up. Go get their asses right now.
So Nolan Wells' friends' boats were sinking, but they didn't want the U.S. Coast Guard there at all. I'm going to play that recording for you in a minute, but to be clear, the U.S. Coast Guard, their goal is to make sure that you survive. They have water pumps that take the water off your boat. They have life-saving measures. They have multiple representatives there to help you off that boat and to safely and securely put you back on land, at least on their boat to land. But why didn't Nolan Wells' group of friends want the U.S. Coast Guard there? Take a listen to what they say.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have.
Listen to the emergency.
How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
So you hear him say, I don't know. We're sinking. We're going down. That means they need help now.
Is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We were sinking. Yeah.
Now listen.
All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
It's okay.
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
So in those clips, you heard him say multiple times, we're either going down or we're sinking, we're taking on water. But no, we do not need the United States Coast Guard. We just need to be towed out of here. Well, if the tow company, which is known as Sea Tow, doesn't get there in time, you will go in the water. So wouldn't it make sense to have the U.S. Coast Guard there? And yes, I heard about the alleged grandfather calling and saying everything is fine moving forward. That's another video.
My thing is, when you called the dispatch, she asked you, was you on Horn Island? You said, yeah. I don't get it. You know another thing that's sinking? His damn face. When the friend was speaking to TMZ, he said they were using substances. I see. Now I see.
The Nolan Wells story just got even deeper. Guess who he was kin to? Ida B. Wells. You know, the legendary journalist and civil rights icon? Oh my God, like, what the fuck? His family just posted this, so it has to be true. And for those of you who don't know who Ida B. Wells is, she is legendary. Like, she literally spent her lifetime exposing injustice and fighting for civil rights. And she refused to be silenced. And this just opens up a whole conspiracy because, like, it makes you wonder, like, did they know that he was related to her? Oh, shit. This is crazy. I wonder if they knew. And the reason why Nolan has a different name from his mom and dad is because when he was born, the mother and father decided to give him his mother's maiden name to keep her legacy of the Wells family. Ida B. Wells was born in Holly Springs, Mississippi, and Nolan was from Ocean Spring, Mississippi. It all makes sense now. If this is true, this case has made a major turn.
Y'all gotta understand, these people have our records. When we're born, they know who lineage we come from. Even back in slavery times, they will look at a man and say, oh yeah, his lineage is going to be strong. If it was a strong guy, they will follow his sons, and they will follow. Some actors, some athletes are handpicked based off of their lineage. Remember, these people have the records. We don't even have our records. They have our records, and they're able to handpick who they want to be in the industry. They handpick who they want to be a professional athlete. Sometimes, not all the time, but I do believe they track the lineage of our people. Do you think that they thought Nolan Wells would have inherited that fighting spirit of Ida B. Wells? Because she said she had a fighting spirit. She fought the injustices. Now, this is my first time hearing about Ida B. Wells. Now I got to do my research. But do y'all think that this could have been one of them rituals where as though we got to find her lineage and cut it off. Because anybody of her lineage are fighters. We got to get them on up out of here.
Did y'all catch this?
I called Miss Christine, called her the first time. She didn't answer. I called her a second time, and I got on the phone with her, and I asked her if she had heard from Nolan. She said no. And I said, all right, well, don't freak out. I'm going to call the Coast Guard.
For once, both stories actually line up.
So when I received the phone call from Warren, I immediately called my friend Tashima and I said, hey, have you guys seen Nolan?
As I'm being told by his friends, like, oh, don't worry. Like, you know, we're going to find him. It's going to be okay. Absolutely not. Don't ever tell a parent that. Don't ever tell a parent, like, you call me and tell me my child is missing. And then it's, oh, well, you know, it's going to be okay. Like, we're going to find him.
He calls the Coast Guard, gives them all the details, and this is his reason for why he made that call at that time.
But what made you concerned enough that you felt like you couldn't weigh it out anymore? You had to call the Coast Guard.
Well, I mean, like I said, my friends and I have been on the water our whole life. Stuff happens. People die all the time. I know people that have died out there. And, you know, it's a fun place to be, but it's also a very, very dangerous place to be if you're not handling it right.
So you mean to tell me you called the Coast Guard because your best friend was missing? You already confirmed that Katie is not with him. And remember, this was July 4th. So everybody was still out. You've got the boats. You've got the friends. You just got off the call with Nolan's mom. And instead of doing an all-night type of search, your response is this.
I'm assuming you wake up the next day, and then what happens?
I wake up the next day at about 7:30, and my dad had texted me because obviously Nolan's photo was all over Facebook, and you know, I just saw it everywhere, and I was freaked out because I was like, oh my gosh, like that, you know, I assumed, you know, Nolan's just, you know, we had been drinking all day, and like, you know, that he's just sleeping somewhere, and you know that he's okay, but I didn't want to believe that.
I don't trust his nose, man. I'm telling you, I do not trust that nose, man.
So for all the people that are in my comments or messaging me through Facebook Messenger telling me that video you did a few days back about Nolan Wells and you talking about the throat missing, bro, the throat wasn't missing. You need to go do some more research. Or the ones who saying, you trying to make it seem like in your video that the first day they found the body, that it was some suspicious stuff going on. What are y'all talking about? This is why I do my own thorough research. I don't listen to people. I do my research with the facts and the stuff that the public information that they put out. Everything's public information, y'all. You can do this research yourself. I'm about to give you the facts. I'm going to give you the truth all over again for all the ones that's doubting and ain't here talking about what I don't know and what this right here. Listen, the independent pathologist, Dr. Roger Mitchell, he couldn't examine the trachea, the larynx, the thyroid horn, or the hyoid bone. You know why? Because they all were missing. Those four structures are the main parts of the throat and the neck that matters for the airway and checking for injury. Without them, there's no throat left to examine.
That's right.
Just for the rest of y'all, the other people who got these comments. The local officials, the sheriff and the coroner's office were already calling it accidental drowning, with no foul play on the very first day the body was found, July 6th. Before the state even did the autopsy the next day. The very first day they found the body, they was already saying accidental drowning, no foul play. The state ain't even did an autopsy yet. And y'all talking about how y'all trying to make like it was something suspicious the first day. That's suspicious.
Right.
They jumped to that conclusion that fast. Now people are asking why the family won't just let it go and accept accidental drowning. Man, because it's their kid. People never take these things serious until it happens in their own life or to their own kid. If this was your child, you walk through hell and high water to get answers to. That's what a parent does. If you didn't know, now you know. And knowing is half the battle. Love y'all. Be safe out there. Big Duke out.
And this is why, as content creators, man, it doesn't pay to read all these damn comments, because you got people sitting in their damn basement eating all types of whatever, and they gonna point the finger at you. Well, really, you just trying to do something to get the truth. Us as content creators, we are not gonna always be right, but we're doing something. I'm not always gonna be right, but I'm getting up here every day trying something to get the truth, rather than sitting up there commenting and complaining. But shout out to everybody who be commenting and trying to actually do some work, man. Shout out to y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the video. Do y'all think that picture that Benjamin Crump just posted was a picture of Nolan Wells? Do y'all think that the girl is sitting on his lap? Or do y'all think that that's a leg and a foot about to be thrown off the boat? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Also, let me know what you think about Nolan Wells being some kin to Ida B. Wells. I got to do my research on it. I don't know. I apologize for that. But that's something to think about, y'all. She's from Mississippi. He's from Mississippi. And he took on her last name just to continue the lineage of Ida B. Wells. I thought that was amazing. Something for us to go do some research on. But y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all hype this video. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.